Hey YouTube, it's time to unveil the new Pleco Rack. Stick around. Hey YouTube, this is Tom at TM Aquatics, and mission accomplished. The second rack, which I am calling the Pleco Rack, is completed. All of the tanks, all three tanks, are on board, on deck, filled with water. They've all got pre-cycled sponge filters, pre-cycled bio balls in the hang-on back filters. They are straight away ready to go for some new fish. Still have a little bit of work to do on these tanks. Not the middle tank there, but the 40 long down here. Have a piece of driftwood coming today. I'll be adding that, doing a little scaping to that tank down there. And this tank is going to be housing my L333 king tigers. And those currently are over here. They're just little buggers about 2 1/4 inches. Let's see, there's one right there. You can see in the red cave there, the face. You can see the reflection of the tail on that one there. And there was one hanging upside down. I can see it, but you probably can't above the D cave back there. But I've got 7 of those down in this tank here. And they are going to be moved over to this rack here. Well, why am I moving them? Why not just keep them in this tank? Well, because in this tank I also have an L14 Sunshine Pleco. I have an L260 Queen Arabesque Pleco. I have 3 small juvenile blue-eyed ancestras, and I'm going to be adding 3 of my super red bushy nose to this tank as well. And it's just going to be too much in this tank. And so yeah, I need to get those 7 333s over into their new home over here. Got a lot of work to do on the tank. Like I said, I've got driftwood coming. I need to do some scaping. I have to cut a couple pieces of hood material for the tank as well. And then I'm going to be moving that big clump of guppy grass is going to be going in the tank with 333s, as will my group of full red albino guppies. They will be the dither fish of choice in that tank. You can see one of the super reds back there. That'll be going. There's another one right there. But those full red albino guppies will be moved over into this tank eventually as well with the 333s. Up here, we've got the 55-gallon L134 leopard frog pleco tank, the dither of choice, the Praecox Rainbow. And this tank, I already showed this on a previous video a couple days ago, but the frogs, the leopard frog plecos, they've been a lot happier ever since I put the substrate in here. And if you recall, they were kept on a bare bottom tank until I built the new rack, but they've just been a lot more active and coming out a lot more ever since I put the sand in here. So yeah, it's just I think they're enjoying it. So I think we've got one hanging out up there, but so yeah, that's my L134 tank. Now moving up above here, this is a 33 long. I am out of aquascaping material. I'm going to have to get some somewhere, somehow. Just a few caves up there, a little bit of sand and gravel, a couple leftover pieces of bobitus, but I'll try to work with what I have to clean it up, make it look a little bit better. But just got this thing filled up last night. It was probably midnight by the time I finally closed shop here in the fish room. But I do have fish that I am picking up for this tank tomorrow. I'm only picking up a few, but those few are gonna cost a fortune. I'm probably gonna have to take out a second mortgage, and my wife is probably gonna hire a divorce attorney when she finds out how much I spent on those 3 fish. But eventually I'm gonna have 10 to 12 of that particular type of pleco in this tank, but I want them to come from at least 3 different sources so I can expand and have a much healthier DNA pool. But we'll be doing a little bit of scaping, as you can see. They'll be fishing there tomorrow, and yeah, that's it. So we've got the 33 long up above, we've got the 55 in the middle, and the 40 long down below. Again, these are all going to have plecos, will be the primary fish in each one. Again, on the bottom, those are going to be L333 king tigers up here. In the middle rack, we've got L134 leopard frog plecos, and up here, you're gonna have to wait to find out, but still need to pick up one more heater controller. I'm using heater controllers because these fish are so terribly expensive on all these tanks. I need to pick one up for the 333 tank. That's already on order. It should be here. I believe it's going to be here on Monday. But you can see I run my Pleco tanks at 82 degrees. Up here will be a high pan cistrus species. The L134s are a Picoltia species. And then the L333s are a high pan as well. But anyways, that's it. We've got the new rack. I'm feeling good. I like how it turned out. Very similar to my fish and shrimp rack over here. Now moving forward, I don't know what my plans are moving forward, to be honest. I was thinking about a small shrimp rack, a mini rack, starting out with these 220 longs over here. I already picked up some fluval stratum and stuff, but I tell you what, folks, I'm probably at my capacity right now as far as the number of tanks that I feel comfortable running, to where it's not interfering too much in my personal life. I don't want the hobby to become a second job, and I feel good right now where I'm at. It doesn't take a whole ton of time to perform maintenance on these tanks, and I'm enjoying it, and I just I don't want to get to that point again. I've been there in this hobby before where it just got too overwhelming to where I had to step away, and I just don't want to do that. I want to focus on my plecos over here. I want to focus on the ocellatus and the shrimp I have going on in these tanks. And I'm not sure if I'm going to build that mini shrimp rack in the near future, or maybe scrap the idea entirely. I don't know. But anyways, folks, that's it. I've got the Pleco rack, rack number 2, the Pleco rack completed. So yeah, looking forward to picking up those fish tomorrow. Anyways, I'll let you go. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Have a great weekend. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Any comments, questions, post below. And like always, until the very next one, catch you all later.